Hello, crafty budgeters. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel, we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt-free. Y'all, two things before we get started. Yes, I am wearing the same sweatshirt that I had in my last video. If you didn't watch my last video, checking in for the first paycheck in May and breaking down the second paycheck in May, I will link that down below. Go check it out. But if you're Instagram friends with me, did a self-care Friday and took the day off, spent time with family, did my hair, made sure I just took some time for myself because the past couple of weeks have just been really crazy. And then I had on my list that I wanted to record all of my videos for this weekend so I can spend Saturday and Sunday with my hubby because the grandparents have taken my son for the weekend, for the rest of the weekend, and given mommy and daddy some time to just enjoy each other and spend time together. So I'm getting all these videos done in one day because, you know, doing these videos, I don't know if you know, takes a lot. There's a lot that goes into it, right? And so it can be tiring, it can be draining. Not only are you recording the videos, you have to edit it, and it's just a lot that goes into it. And I wanted to make sure that I took advantage of the time that I had to be present with my husband for the rest of the weekend. So yes, you will see the same clothes that I had on in the last video because yeah, I'm doing it all in one night, actually, if I'm being honest with you. Night owl. Or nightcap. I actually like well, probably shouldn't really say nightcap. Anyway, this second thing I want to say is, y'all, we have reached 2,000 subscribers. Yes! Oh, wait a minute. That gospel voice is coming back out. I am just so grateful for all of you that have joined the Crafty Budgeter fam. If you are not a part of the fam, what you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. We have fun over here, but I just want to say how appreciative, thankful, grateful, blessed I am that y'all are following along on this amazing journey that I'm having, paying off our six-figure debt and budgeting to help reach our goals. Something that I really want to do to really just celebrate the 2,000 subscribers and let y'all know a little bit more about me. I know I share a lot on this channel about my life and things that are going on, but I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A. So in the comments, put in some questions that you have for me. It can be about our debt, it could be about budgeting, it could be just about my life. There's some things I'm going to share. There's other things that like if they're really private, like I probably won't share, but I'll try to do the best that I can. But like even if you write like what's your favorite movie, like stuff like that, or what's your favorite color, I want to share with you because I truly believe that this is a family. This community is awesome. I love all of your comments. I love all of the positive energy and just encouragement that I receive all of the time. And I consider my subscribers a part of my family. And yeah, so let's just get to know one another. And so yeah, so put in the comments any questions that you have, and probably in the next cash stuffing video, I will do a Q&A plus the cash stuffing. My girl Budget with Brens did a really amazing cash stuffing as well as a Q&A all in one. So I'm going to try to do that. If it doesn't work out and I just get too confused, I might just do a separate Q&A, but put those questions down below. I am excited to let you in on who the real Brittany is, which y'all are getting the real. But anyway, let's get started. We are going to be stuffing $1,348. This is my second highest cash stuffing that I have ever done on this channel. I'm really excited to do it. And I'll kind of explain throughout the video why we're stuffing a little bit more, or why it's a little bit more this time compared to other times, because I made a little bit of changes in how I want to do these cash stuffing videos. But let's get started. I've talked way too much. Y'all know sometimes I just get really excited. So yes, so Y'all, we are going to be unstuffing our cash envelopes. And can you see this? If you watched my last video, you already know the excitement that I have around this. You see, there is money left over in these envelopes. So excited. One of my goals for this month is to really hone in on our categories, really be intentional and focused, specifically on groceries and personal. And those are the two areas that I have money left over. So for groceries, we budgeted $25 last week, and we have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So $34 left over in groceries, and then for personal, we have $20. Now, personal actually had the full $30, but gas was crazy last week and we went over budget for our gas category, and I just moved money over to make sure that we had the money right then and there. And so while you'll only see $10, it was just because I used the $20 to make up for how much we went over, which I'm still really proud of myself. You know, things happen. Gas is crazy. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened, but hopefully the gas prices will go down. Sorry for my friends in California. Listen, y'all budgeters in California, y'all are going through it. Like, I don't know typically what your normal gas is, but I heard it was like 400. Oh my goodness. I heard it was $4.50. That is crazy. It's about $3.20 here. So I'm very thankful that it's not as high as other places, but still, it's crazy. It is crazy. So we are going to be putting our rollover money into our emergency fund. Our emergency fund, the goal is that we can save $5,000 in an emergency fund by the end of the year. And so whatever money we have left over in these categories goes into the emergency fund. So we are putting in 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yes! Y'all know that like last month I wasn't rolling over any money to put in this. And so to have something to put in here today is just awesome. Awesome. All right. So for our categories, let me take these out. For groceries, we are going to be stuffing $115. So it's going to get 100, a 10, and 5 ones. All right, let's see how we do. Can we start off strong? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it. All right, so 100, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, 15. Also, groceries. I had to break up with Giant because they are just way too much money. I don't know if just groceries in general is going up, but your girl and Giant had to have a breakup party because, you know, it's just getting out of hand. And Aldi is just where I need to be at. Aldi and Walmart. I will be there for the next few weeks until groceries go back, or I don't even know. Aldi is still tried and true. I've jumped on the Aldi train, but yeah. So eating out is getting $35, so it's going to get a 20, a 10, and a 5. I did get a gift card from my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and so I told my husband that maybe we'll use the gift card for our eating out this weekend as like a little date night. Oh, I'm so excited. So 20, 30, 35. Y'all, I really hope this video is not too long. But if it is, you know, I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be me, and all y'all are like, I'll watch it no matter how long it is. So thanks for all my ride or dies to stick with me to the very end. So for personal this week, I'm only giving $15. I know I said I was gonna give $30 or a certain amount each week for my personal, because last month I only gave myself $5, but just so I can put some money in different places, I'm only giving myself $15, and I'm realizing I don't need that much money for personal because I'm doing really well. So I cut back $15 on that. Gas is getting $40, so it's gonna get a 20, a 10, of 5 and 5 ones. Here, let's see how we do. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. I could even feel I could tell just by picking it up. All right, watch this wrong. Let's see. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I told you I could tell just by the thickness. All right, so 20, 30, 35. Wait, yeah, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I really hope we don't have to spend most of this since we put gas in all of our cars this week. Let's just cross our fingers. And then miscellaneous is getting 15. So it's going to get a 10 and a 5. So 15. All right, so our cash envelopes are stuffed. We'll put them in here. The next thing that we're going to do is our savings challenges. So the first thing we're going to be stuffing is our emergency fund. And this is what I quickly just want to talk a little bit about. So I'm realizing that I want to get this emergency fund to $5,000 as soon as I can. And so I'm going to be making a little bit of changes to how I stuff every week. So typically I always put in $50 into the emergency fund every week. That's going to stay the same. But what's going to change is that the 2 loans that are under the CARES Act that we're not paying on, typically I put, they come up to about $600. So $400 for Great Lakes and $200 for our Fed loan. Typically I put all of that $600 to our debt snowball. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to split it down the middle. So when those bills would typically come out, I'll take the, for example, $400 this week and split it down the middle. So $200 is going to get added to the $50 for the emergency fund, and then $200 will go into our debt snowball. I hope that makes sense. But it's just a way that I can try to get to our goal sooner or faster, and then really focus hard on the debt. But having emergency fund is just so crucial, just because life happens, and y'all know that like 1 minute things are fine and the next minute you have to take down 3 trees, or the plumbing doesn't work in your bathroom and you have to get a whole new plumbing system. And so I'd rather just feel that I have that cushion no matter what, and sooner rather than later, pretty much. So today, the emergency fund is going to get $250. So it's going to get 2 $100 bills and a 50. And then we will count this at the end of June. The next thing we will do is stuff our 100 envelope challenge. So our 100 envelope challenge this week is getting 58 and the 20. So for that, for the 58, it will get a 50, a 5, and 3 ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, I was short. So 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. And then the 20 is just getting the last 20. I also just want to pick your brains. I think I might pause the 100 envelope challenge and use the money that I would put towards this challenge to go to the emergency fund as another way to get to our $5,000 goal sooner than the end of the year, or fast. Is it sooner or faster? Like, I can't figure out which one to use, and I feel like every time I say one, it's the other. So for the grammar police out there, I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. But yeah, I think I might pause this for a minute and just go hard on getting to that emergency fund of $5,000. But can you see this? This is getting thick no matter what. But I do like doing the challenges. I don't know. I need your help. Help me out, help me out, community. Help me out, fam. Here we go. So, like always, I colored in my 20 and I colored in the 58. If you are interested in something like this is also in my Etsy shop. This is probably my biggest sellers, which has been pretty cool. So the next thing we're going to do is our sinking funds. I'm going to get it all set up first. I'll be right back. All right, so it is time to start our sinking funds. And as I was setting everything up, I realized I haven't even said I'm hype yet. I am hype about this video. I am hype about my 2,000 subscribers, but I'm also hyped to show you my new sinking funds binder. Y'all know I have started this journey of sinking funds in my tried and true black binder, and I love it. I love it. I was going to maybe like give it away, but for nostalgic reasons and purposes, I think I'm gonna keep it to just be like, this was my first binder that I ever used when I started my sinking funds. And you know, you evolve, you change. Sometimes you just need to shake it up a little bit and change things around. And I just wanted to do something a little bit different with my sinking funds. So you notice I have a new binder. Isn't she pretty? It's rose gold. It's from Amazon. It was like $9, so I didn't break the bank. And I used my Treat Yourself fund from my side hustle to do that. And yeah, I really enjoy it. So it pretty much everything's still the same, but I do want to show you a new sinking fund that I am adding. It's not really a sinking fund. It is my debt snowball. So what I'm realizing is that with doing this channel, a huge part and the main reason why I have this channel is to bring you along on the journey of paying off my $175,000 worth of debt. If you want to see the breakdown, I'll have it linked below. I'll put it in the cards. But with that being my focus, I also think it's important to really show how I am putting the money aside each week or as much as I can each month to help us get to paying off our debt goals that we have. So our debt snowball is $1,000. So every week I always put $250 in a separate account in my bank aside, and at the end of the month I just pay whatever the amount, the debt I'm working on pretty much. But I think to make it a little bit more impactful and for you to really see what this journey looks like, I want to go through and stuff this debt envelope with you and just bring you along for the journey. I've had so many people share positive thoughts and comments and feedback about them being in debt or them enjoying me sharing my breakdown and being vulnerable, because no one really wants to talk about debt and no one wants to talk like, yeah, I have 6 figures worth of debt. But y'all, this is the main reason why I started this channel, is to really just show that taking small steps, budgeting and being intentional and making sacrifices, you can reach whatever goal you have. For me, it's debt. For others, it might be savings or other financial goals. But yeah, so for this week, I'm actually going to be taking the money that I stuffed last week, so $250. And then this week, I'm going to be putting, how much? What is that? 450? Yeah, 450, because the 250 plus the 200 for the Great Lakes plus the 250 from last week, I believe it's $700 if I counted right. So it's gonna get 7 $100 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of this money is going to go in our debt envelope. And I'm actually going to put that at the front of our sinking funds because that is our main priority. If this is your first time watching my video, y'all know that some weeks I'm able to stuff a lot in my sinking funds. Some weeks I'm able to only stuff $1 in my sinking funds, just because my focus is on this debt payoff and reaching our goals by 2025. And so, but I do think it's important to put money aside even for these sinking funds no matter what. So even if it's $1, I'm putting it aside because $1 adds up. It definitely adds up. And for those of you that feel like, oh, you can't start a channel or you can't do sinking funds because you don't have a lot to stuff, even if it's $1, it's more than you had before, right? And so that's kind of my motto, and I'm just excited that I get to share this whole journey with you. So the debt is done, so we're gonna, oh, and I have a tracker just like my other ones on here, so $700 is in that. So for the Crafty Budgeter, the Crafty Budgeter is getting $5. It has $10 right now, and it's just, no, it has $5. And when I add the other 5, it will get 10. So 5, 10. You know, I don't like, you know, I always have to have it like out of the frame because then when it gets all sliding around, it bothers me. So blessings, hold on, let me rearrange stuff. I'm all over the place. Sorry. All right, so blessings is getting $2. So, ooh. So now it should have $7. So 5, 6, 7. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, every month we find an organization, a cause, a person that we can be a blessing to. So this gets started fresh every month. Beauty is getting $5 and it's going to get a 5. So Beauty now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. And I've already done the trackers on all of these just to save some time. Car. So car pretty much got depleted almost because we used some of it for gas. Listen, that gas just did us in this week. So car is getting $10 and it's gonna get a 10. So now car has 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Clothes is getting $10 and it's gonna get a 10. So clothes now has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Christmas is getting $15 and it'll get a 10 and a 5. So Christmas now has 10, 50, 10, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195. Family Fun is getting $1. So Family Fun now has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Perfect. Our family fun, like today, so again, today was my self-care day, spending time with family, doing things for myself. We just like to walk around the mall. The mall near our house, there's no one there. It is the most dead mall out there. Stores are closing. Every time we walk in there, there's like a new store that has closed, which is really sad. Like I'm not even trying to like take that lightly. It is really sad that the stores are closing and the malls are closing. But like I remember growing up, Friday nights was the place to be. At the mall, the kids were running around. It was like where you meet your boo and like hang out the food court. And I mean, I wasn't really doing that. My parents were like extra sheltered, and I only went to the mall like one time by myself growing up. And you would have thought that was like the biggest thing. Any other sheltered kids out there who parents were like literally wouldn't let you go out of their sight? But yeah, so the mall is just fun for my son and I, for the family and I to walk around. He loves looking at the stores. He really loves going up and down the escalator. Like we can do that about 50 times and he would be in his glory. So yeah, so family fun, we find free things to do, but we were just talking about possibly taking him to the zoo. So that might be something we do maybe this month or next month. Home, whoop. Home got everything taken out of it. We did some landscape. It's not we. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't do anything. I stood there and cheered them on, but my husband and my dad mulched our flower beds. Who would have thought that mulching could make a whole difference in the appearance of your house? It's like a whole new house just putting down some mulch. And so we had to get a lot of mulch. Originally we only bought like 7 bags of mulch. I'm like, oh, this was perfect. You probably didn't need to get that much. No, we had to go back and get some more. So home is getting a 10 and a 5. So 15. Gifts is getting $5, and that's going to get 5 ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll add that to what's already here. So gifts should now have, goodness gracious, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Perfect. My niece's birthday is at the end of this month, and so I gotta think of something nice to get her. Utilities is getting $15, so it's gonna get a 10 and a 5. So utilities now has 20, 30, 40, ooh, let me do that again. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54. I feel like I need to go to like counting class, like money counting class, because sometimes you're gonna be struggling over here. And some of y'all, it so nicely goes from one hand to the other, and mine, it's all jumbled into one and moving. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. So medical is getting $1. So it has $6. Yearly subscriptions is getting $15. So it's gonna get the 10 and the 5. So 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190. And then travel is getting the last $1. So travel now has 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, so now let's put them all back into our beautiful sinking funds binder. I always want to call it folder. It's not a folder, Brittany. Doesn't it just look so elegant? Oh, elegant's probably not the word I want to use for it, but it is what it is. All right, y'all, we did it. We stuffed our sinking funds, cash envelopes, savings challenges. Don't forget to put your questions down below. If you stayed with me for this whole video, because I think it's going to be a long one, definitely put this emoji just so I know y'all are my ride or die crew staying with me to the end. But yeah, don't forget to put your questions. I am going to share as much of my life with you as I can based on the questions that you send. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. Like, comment. I love to respond back to all of you. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. Bye-bye.